As always, it is so great to have you here. I hope you're staying safe and healthy out there and feeling fabulous at the same time. Anyways, today we're making a delicious recipe that's very healthy for you and super easy to make. We're talking a chickpea and quinoa salad. And let me tell you, if you've never heard of quinoa before, it truly is one of the most incredible ingredients. It's rich in fiber, loaded with protein, and super easy to make. Anyways, this chickpea and quinoa salad is perfect as a main course, as a side dish next to some grilled fish, or even to snack on throughout the day. Either way, this is the kind of food you should be eating because it's heart healthy and it's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Let's begin by measuring out 1 cup of quinoa, which is 180 grams. Then we'll add the quinoa into a fine sieve and rinse it under some cold running water until it starts running clear underneath the sieve, which takes about 30 seconds. Then we'll transfer the quinoa into a saucepan, pinch in a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams, a kiss of sea salt, and 2 cups of vegetable broth, which is 480 milliliters. Of course, you can use water here if you prefer, but by using the broth, it really elevates the flavors of the quinoa. Then we'll heat it with a high heat, and we'll give it a mix and then bring that broth to a boil. As always, the saffron I'm using is from Golden Saffron, truly one of the best ones out there. You'll find a link where you can get some in the description box below. Once the broth comes to a boil, I'm going to place the lid on the pan and we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat, and we're going to simmer this for about 15 minutes or until all the broth has been absorbed by the quinoa. Then we'll remove the saucepan from the heat and we'll let it sit here with the lid on for about 5 minutes. This is to ensure that all the quinoa is fully cooked through. Then we'll remove the lid and using a fork, we'll gently fluff the quinoa. This is to separate the grains, and then we'll set it aside that way it can cool off. For the next ingredients, I'm going to drain a can of chickpeas into a colander and rinse them under some cold running water. The size of the can I'm using is 15.5 ounces, which is 440 grams, or about 1.5 cups of cooked chickpeas. Then we'll shake off any of the excess water and add the chickpeas into a large bowl. Then we'll finely chop 1 small red onion, finely chop 1 red and 1 green bell pepper, and finely chop half of an English cucumber. And we'll add the chopped vegetables into the bowl with the drained chickpeas. For the next step, let's make a very simple homemade dressing, which at the end is what truly flavors this salad. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of garlic infused olive oil into a small bowl. Now the one that I'm using is from Biatsu. This is truly one of the best garlic infused extra virgin olive oils, and it takes the salad to the next level in greatness. You'll find a link where you can get some in the description box below. Then we'll squeeze in half a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, which is about 8 milliliters. Add in 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram. And we'll season with a kiss of sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll whisk it together until everything's well mixed. Then we'll pour the dressing into the bowl with the vegetables and the chickpeas. Season everything with sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll mix it together until everything's well mixed. And the reason why we're adding the dressing now and mixing it with the vegetables, if you add it later on with the quinoa is going to absorb all the dressing and it's not going to flavor the vegetables. Then we'll grab the quinoa that has slightly cooled off, add it into the bowl, along with 2 tablespoons of finely chopped fresh mint, which is about 8 grams. The mint adds a beautiful freshness to the salad. And we'll give it 1 final mix until everything's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of the salad into a shallow bowl. And we'll top it off with some fresh lemon zest, making sure not to add any of the white pith as it adds a bitter flavor. and some finely chopped fresh mint. Check it out, our chickpea and quinoa salad is done. Super easy to make, made with simple ingredients, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. You know, you can serve this at room temperature or even add it into the fridge. That way all the flavors can develop, and serve it chilled. Either way, let's give it a try and see how it turned out. All right, folks, time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this salad turned out. You gotta say, what a beautiful presentation with all these colors. Big boy bite, here we go. Once again, I wish I could teleport this to you. It is absolutely delicious and super refreshing. You know, like I told you at the beginning, the kind of food you should be eating, heart healthy, and it's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. Give it a try, serve it at room temperature or even chilled. Either way, it's gonna completely blow you away. Before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Justin Solers, Georgia Candiotti, Kelly Lorang, and Mary B. Markovich. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego. Hallelujah. But I did forget to mention the name in Spanish. Ensalada de garbanzos con quinoa. No matter what language you say it in, it's so good. Hasta luego.